Hey everyone, my name is Jeff, and in today's video, the company called Lumary Lighting has sent me a whole bunch of lighting products. Now, I've featured all sorts of their other products that I've done reviews on this channel, but in preparation for the holiday season, they sent me a whole bunch of cool lights to unbox, check out, and show you guys. These may be of interest to you. I'm going to leave links to everything I'm talking about in this video down in the video description. Without further ado, let's unbox some of these cool lights and jump on in. Let's take a look at what we got. All sorts of cool stuff. So we have Wi-Fi smart curtain lights. This is 540 LEDs. We have the Christmas tree topper star. And this has music mode, remote control, they're dimmable, and you can set schedules. Here we have the Smart Waterfall tree light, dimmable, remote controlled. These are IP44 rated. And Smart Christmas cone tree light. These have the RGB AI, and these look like they are set for outdoor use. The tree is 5.9 feet in height. Any one of these light sets is going to allow you to control it remotely using the Lumary app. You're going to want to go on your mobile device and go ahead and search the App Store, the Play Store for the Lumary app. Once you have that installed, go ahead and open it. If this is your first time using the Lumary app, you're going to need to sign up for an account. Once you're signed up, you should get to a dashboard page similar to what I'm showing you. I have other Lumary products installed. But to add any one of these devices, you can just go to the upper right, go ahead and tap on that plus sign. After tapping on the plus sign, we can go to add device. When I'm ready to pair my lights, I'm going to go ahead and plug them in, give them power. Any of these sets, to pair them with the Lumary app, you're going to go to the power button and you're going to long press down on that for up to say 10 seconds. You should see the lights do something different from whatever they're doing. Some sort of a flashing mode such as this, indicating that they are ready to be paired with the Lumary app. So with the lights flashing in pairing mode, I'm going to get a little pop-up on my mobile device saying discovering devices. I'm going to go ahead and tap on add. Now when I do this, it's going to prompt me to enter in my Wi-Fi information. The app uses Wi-Fi in order to connect to your lights. After entering in my Wi-Fi information, it says here that this particular light device is being added, and I have successfully added the device. So this tree topper just slides into the holster. You can pop this on top of your tree. Here's where you plug it in. So it is a USB power cord. It's got a button on it, and this can be controlled by the included remote. Let's take a quick look at the Lumary Christmas tree topper. We've got different options on our main menu. I'm going to tap on the icon of the star. This takes me into preset scenes where I can just swipe to the left through these different scenes. It's going to flip through them, and if there's one that I like, I can just stay on that. I also can tap on different speed bars. So if I want things to speed up or slow down, I've got that option as well. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the note with the star icon. This brings up different effects that I can favorite. So I'm just going to start tapping on these numbers, and you can see what the star on top of the tree is doing. All these different effects that you can do with the star. We have about 80 of them to choose from. If there's one that I like, I can go ahead, you'll see those blue dots, that's because I've hit the star to favorite them. I can go ahead and favorite as many of these effects as I want, go ahead and turn on loop, and it's just going to loop through these effects. Now I can adjust the speed, brightness, and time down below as well. Tapping the music on the bottom of the screen takes you into music mode, and there are different icons, energy, rhythm, rolling, that are going to do different effects with the lights according to what music is playing. You can also tap on dimmer. Dimmer allows you to set a certain color, so if you just want the light to be on a certain color, you can go ahead and set that. You can change the hue of the light. You can go ahead and change the amount of white or color you want in the light. So lots of different options, even for solid colors. Tapping on the settings icon at the lower right of the screen brings me to this menu where I can do things like schedule what time I want the lights to come on and off, as well as do a countdown, which will count down the amount of time that you want the lights to be on. Let's open up the Smart Waterfall tree light. We have our installation manual. The lights can be controlled with this remote as well as using the Lumary app. We have our user manual. We have some stakes, and we have the tree lights. So I have these mounted on a tree in my yard, and there are 9 different strands of lights. Using the app, you've got all these different options. I'm going to tap on the icon of the tree, and this brings up presets, and you can just scroll through them. There's a rainbow one. Again, I'm just kind of showing you some of the different presets available. You can change the brightness and speed of these, but just trying to show you guys some examples here. This one is all white, rainbow. It'll do different patterns and different designs depending on what you want it to do for the different settings. And in addition to all these presets, you can go in and you can do the DIY section and create your own patterns. I find it easiest just to go to the preset sequences. So you can just keep sliding through these in the app and it shows you all these. I'm going to back out, go back to the dashboard. There is the strawberry icon. I'm going to tap on that and you actually can scroll through these and you'll see here hearts. You'll see the flowers or the roses. You know, patriotic, red, white, and blue, all sorts of different options. Now, I could have spaced the strands a little bit closer together. That probably would have made the images a little bit crisper, but just showing you some of the presets you can do with this. There is also the note with the star at the bottom. You can go ahead and tap on that. And again, these are all effects that are all set up. So you can just tap on whichever ones you might be interested in to see what they're going to do. And if you like it, you can hit the star on that menu. That favorites it. And then you can go ahead and switch on the loop. And this is going to loop through all of these different effects, which is pretty cool. And as with the other lights that I've been discussing, you've got the other buttons on the bottom that allow you to set different settings such as music, and the lights are going to respond to my voice or whatever music is playing. You've got the dimmer where you can actually set a solid color, and I'm just tapping on the color wheel, or you can go to the preset colors and it's going to set those to solid. You've also got the setting menu where you can schedule lights as well as do a countdown. If you're enjoying this video, take a second, smash that like button as it helps out this video as well as this channel. Let's open up the Smart Christmas Cone Tree Light package. We have our tree topper. We have the pieces for our base, our post, the remote to control the lights, mounting equipment. This piece here has all the light strands. We have our installation diagram. Let's go and set up all these sets of lights. We have our user manual, and the lights can be controlled with the remote or by using the Lumary app. So let's take a look at the options for the Lumary Christmas Cone tree lights. And in the app, you can see all the different icons. I'm going to tap on the tree icon. This takes us into all the different presets available. I'm just going to swipe to the left in the app. And again, these are all set up for you and ready to go. So all you really need to do is just continue swiping, and this is going to show you some examples. You can change the brightness, you can change the speed on these, and they're going to do fun, different preset effects. Now, if I go ahead and jump back to the main dashboard, I've also got the options here. It does have the option where you can hit the T and it'll put text on the lights. For this particular set of lights, doesn't work the greatest. If I tap on the Santa icon, these are pictures. So again, how pictures are going to look on the tree with the circular cone shape, it's kind of hard to distinguish what the images are. Now at the bottom, you can choose direction and you can animate these pictures, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of see the Christmas trees going through. That's a pretty neat effect. Hearts. You've got different options, candy canes. With the animation, very cool. If I jump back, Again, we can sync these lights to a Christmas tree star, so if I wanted them to follow or do a static color, I'd have that option. Otherwise, the note with the star on it, if I go into this, has preset effects, and you can see all of these different effects by just going and tapping on the numbers. Any effects that you really like, you can go ahead and hit the star. That's going to favorite those, and then when you choose how many different effects you want to favorite, you can go ahead and turn on that loop function, and that is going to loop through all those different effects. You've got the options where you can change the speed, the brightness, and how long you want each one of those effects to play. At the bottom of the app, you've also got the music button, so you can sync the lights up to music. You've also got the dimmer button where you can just choose any static color of light that you want. You can dim them in brightness, and we've got the settings icon where you can schedule these lights as well as have them do a countdown. Next, let's open our Wi-Fi smart curtain lights. So we have the curtain lights themselves, hooks for hanging. We have these. The lights can be controlled with this remote. They can also be app controlled using the Lumary app. So let's take a look at the Wi-Fi smart curtain lights. And on the dashboard, we can see all these different icons. So you can choose what season, what holiday you want to create effects for. If we were going to do Christmas and I click on Santa, or if I tap on Santa, we can scroll through the different scenes or images that they have. This one of Santa, this is how it's going to look in the lights, and then there's directions that I can have him go. So if I want to animate him, I can do that as well. I can change the speed of the animation. Some have variable speeds that you can choose. There's a little push pin, and if I go ahead and tap on that, that leaves the image pinned in one spot. Some are automatically animated, like this one. I don't have the options to change. Jumping back to the main screen, if I choose a different category, you can see here what the image looks like in the app compared to what it looks like on the lights. And as I flip through this, the different animations, the different scenes that we have. Some very cool stuff. We can make the rocket go ahead and launch. Very neat effects that you can do right on your curtains. And then there's different preset settings that change colors and do different things to animate and illuminate the entire curtain. Some cool animated light scenes where we've got different fireworks, different flowing effects, different cool animations to really bring out the full effect from these curtain lights. You can see all the different options. You're using all the different pixels that are on these lights to do all sorts of different cool effects. All sorts of different things for the different holidays. So for Halloween, here's a spider you can have going up and down. We've got things like a cat. This one is cool. Now again, this is an animation and it's doing it on its own. Doesn't have any settings for it, but it's all preset. So I can just kind of choose, like let's say every day I wanted the curtain lights to do something different. You can set it up. Under the fireworks, you can see all the different fireworks that they have that'll do a countdown, and then it goes into some cool firework effects. Again, all sorts of different scenes with these curtain lights that continue to amaze me as I'm going through the settings, because as I get to the different presets, they do cooler and cooler things. So in addition to all the holidays, you've got the ability to DIY, so create your own effects. You can put text on the wall, but like if I go ahead and look at some of this stuff, you can only fit a couple of letters at a time with these curtain lights. So in my opinion, it isn't the best using the text or putting the letters on the curtains, but all the other effects that they have for the different seasons and holidays are quite amazing. And as with all the other Lumary lights, if you go down to the bottom of the app, you can change them so that they go and change light to the beat of the music. You've also got the dimmer setting on here where you can go ahead and choose custom colors that you want, or click or tap on the buttons that are at the top to choose the preset colors. You can change the hue if you want. You can change how much white you're adding to each one of the colors by just using those sliders at the bottom. And then the last icon is for setting, where you can set a schedule for these lights to come on and off, as well as do a countdown for how much remaining time you want the lights to be on. I'm interested to know, what do you guys think about these light products? Let me know down in the video comments section which one of these is your favorite. So there you have it, lots of cool products by Lumary. I'm going to link to everything featured in this video down in the video description below. I hope you guys have enjoyed checking out some of these cool light products. Go check out those links for more information for yourself. I do appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I will see you in the next video.